Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar, Mr. and Mrs. X number 8. Filmed with remarkable sunlight vision. This issue, I liked it, but it didn't do a lot for me. What does that mean? It's all exposition. They just talk. Now, that's not entirely fair to this book. We start off with just a little bit of action here in the TV show that Mojo's cast. It took me a long time to figure out that that's supposed to be his foot and his leg. I was looking at that and I was like, what am I even looking at? So anyway, Mojo has Rogue and Gambit. He's putting them through different stories. They're doing a little love triangle thing. They go through... Sorry, I'm trying to avoid showing more of the fight. Not that there's a lot of it. Oh my gosh. This is further back than I thought it was. Hey, here we go. So Mojo's putting them through their paces. And at the end of every story they try, she kills Gambit. And so Mojo, cut! And Spiral's like, look, I can go in there and I can fix this. And then we get more exposition. And lots of exposition. Lots of exposition. That's really all we do here. Half the book is just exposition and the other half is Gambit dying. Now, there was a little bit of action at the start. I didn't show that. It's actually a treat watching Gambit and Longshot have a little scuffle. It was a lot of fun. The writing's all right. The art, there's some stuff, some in the art kind of bothers me. Now, let me get a good shot of Rogue's face. I guess kind of towards the end when it's her and Spiral. No, that's not really the face I want. I guess I want one of the ones from earlier. Hold on, I'll find it. I'll find it in just a second. Trying to avoid showing off too many pages of the book. Okay, anyway. Look at her face. Right here. Okay, look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. Alright? Her facial structure. And we'll go kind of towards the end. Here. I'm like 90% sure she has the exact same facial structure as Spiral. Here, you can even like see it across these two panels here. Like this one, this one. Am I wrong? I mean, I realize you're getting a shadow there, so let's move this over. Am I wrong? Is that the same face as that? Because that's what I'm seeing. That looks like Rogue. That looks like Rogue. Two characters with the same face. Oh man, same facing. They're just kind of sometimes. Like you get away. People can get away with that in certain art styles and stuff. But here it just really stood out. And I don't know why. Because I'm sure it's been the case in other issues of this book that female characters have had the same face as Rogue. But I just really noticed it here. The coloring is great. Some of the background work, not so great. I guess it was during the fight. Yeah, this'll do right here. I mean, I realize this is like all action lines and stuff. But I don't know if that was really necessary. Like, I think it would have been fine just to have this stone brick background thing behind the fight right here. Why not? What's wrong with that? Oh, this was the page I really noticed. I guess we're showing more of the little action sequence here. This is the page I really noticed the background stuff on. Where is the background? Like, we get a little bit here, and that's about it. The art's pretty, but some details of it, like the background, kind of leaving me wanting a little something something, you know, a little something. But, you know, this is my favorite book coming out from Marvel. It's interesting. The characters have a great dynamic together. It's nice having Rogue and Gambit actually be married. One thing I didn't like is the cutesy cutesy bootsy bit at the beginning. Rogue, a complicated mess. Longshot, her complicated prince. Gambit, king of thieves. See? Complicated. It's not actually funny. Mojo, despot of the Mojoverse. Media and ratings. You're only as powerful as your ratings, kids. Majordomo, premier toady butt munch of the Mojoverse. Less complicated. Spiral, witch, interdimensional teleporter, slave of Mojo. Talk about complicated. That's not really fun. Like, you don't need to do that. Here, you wanna see how to do this? Rogue, a princess, Longshot. Why are we even introducing them like this anyway? We should know who these characters are. Or if not, just be like Rogue, Longshot, Gambit. And you just put down here like slaves of the Mojoverse or something. That's all you got to do. In fact, is that even necessary? Because over here, let's see. Rogue and Gambit have had quite a trip from Sport honeymoon in space, and the Thieves Guild crashing their engagement party to the uncontrollable flare-up of Rogue's powers. These two have had a relationship test now after being kidnapped to the Mojoverse and blah, blah, blah. Okay, that doesn't really read that great. But you just be like, slaves to the Mojoverse, and you're done. And then over here, if you really got to introduce these people, which you don't, it's obvious who's, got the power here based on who's saying what. Like, the dynamics between these characters is in their dialogue and their body language. You don't need to actually introduce them beyond this. The cutesy bootsy introduction just totally did not start the book off on a good footing. And that's my word. I'm still liking it. I'm still enjoying the heck out of it. But, yeah. There's some things I don't particularly like. I'll see you next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. There's links in the description below. Bye-bye.